I couldn't believe I went from an excited, idealistic nurse to cynical and jaded. It was hard for me to believe that I had become so mean. My story of how I got into the healthcare field is probably similar to a lot of medical professionals. I wanted to help people in their greatest time of need. I wanted to contribute to humanity and comfort the sick. As a brand new graduate from nursing school, I got a job in a really busy ER. The hours were long, the paperwork was overwhelming, and the patient load was barely manageable. Right? The stress and anxiety of the environment began to chip away at the foundation of my core values of care and compassion. It didn't really hit me until about a year into my new job when a patient was brought into one of my rooms from an ambulance. I remember the day really clearly. It was so stressful. Car accidents, heart attacks, those were all the norm for the day. So as the ambulance crew dropped off the patient, I began to ask him the routine triage questions. I got his name, age, then I started asking about his sickness. The man said he wasn't going to tell me anymore until I got him something to drink. I told the guy, I will get you a drink a little later after I get you checked in and the doctor sees you. The man kept asking me for some drinks and I said no, and he said yes, and the volley went back and forth for a while. Finally I said, you know what? I will get you your drinks. At that point I went to the hospital fridge and got about 30 little drinks and dropped them on his bed and said, here are your drinks, now will you tell me what's going on with you? At that point the man cussed me out and threatened to kill me and then left the ER. Maybe you're thinking, I may have had good reason to do what I did and that it wasn't so bad. At the time I felt justified in my reaction. However, my boss did not agree with me, and in retrospect I've come to agree that it wasn't a good move on my part. It was, however, a very telling reaction. I realized that my heart had grown bitter and that bitterness was manifesting itself outwardly and infecting myself and directly on the patients. Unfortunately, this reaction to that man wasn't the last time my compassion fatigue manifested itself. Over the course of my 10+ years in the nursing field, I have treated patients and those closest to me in less than honorable ways because I had a serious case of compassion fatigue.